Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming, hanging out with me on the live Beat Making Saturdays show. We're gonna make it about an hour today, maybe a little less. I gotta attend basically a memorial service for my aunt online, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and close this window. So. Okay, cut down on some of that noise. All right. So, like I said, I'm going to be, dropping this in really quickly. We're a couple hours ahead of New York, so I'm able to kind of get this in before that occurs. So we're going to see what we get today. Last week we made a track. I did add like a rock guitar to it after we got off the show, and we ended up actually doing a song. I'll probably get the song today. I think we kind of got our vocal mix where we want it, and then we're gonna I think we had to make one minor adjustment to it, and I think we get the song done. So I appreciate you hanging out with me. We're gonna jump right in here and get started. Don't mind the background noise in the back. Apparently they're fixing something in the building with the water or something, and they're banging on something. So if you hear that banging in the background, that's what it is. But thanks for joining me. Knock Real Beats, live beat making Saturdays. We're going to get in, start picking some sounds. I think I'm going to start with drums today. That's kind of what I've been doing. And then we'll go ahead and add some melody to it and see what we get. All right. So let's get ready to work here. So I've got up on my screen here Trax and my X8. And so we're gonna roll from there, and we're gonna see what kind of interesting things come out of what we got today. I like this kit. I like that kick. I don't know why that keeps coming up. Hang it out a little bit. Find something else here. Different snare. It's got that nice long hall reverb on it. Should we go old school? Let's go old school. Let's see what we get. I got my tempo at about like 125, so I'm probably going to drop that down. Let's drop it down to around 100. See what we kind of get from that. I got to put my counting in here, so that we got a little count in so we can come in right on time. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Let's go here, let's set this up. Okay, so here we go. Got someone sending me messages here, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and edit this, and let's go ahead and quantize that up a little bit. Let's see, I'm gonna go to eighths, so that sits right. Good. And this is kit number 27, so I'm going to close that one down, and we're going to open up the next one. Drop to kit number 27. preview. Okay, we're gonna run with that. I thought it was a little bit fast, so I'm gonna drop it down to like maybe 96 and see what we get. So we had one note in there that probably was not quite right. So let's do this here. Let's quantize that. We'll leave it at an eighth, see what we get. Looks like it moved a lot, so let's try the 16th. I know I gotta fix that other one. Let's see if it. Okay, let's make sure that this loops in the right spot here. Okay, so we're going to go with that for a hi-hat. Okay, I missed a couple in there, so I'm going to probably try to edit that up. Let's see. Maybe on this, we'll go ahead and show you that screen while I'm doing that. Let's go ahead and drop this down. Here, don't need to be so long. I like that. Wasn't in the right spot. Okay, kind of like that. Where are we at? We're on eighths here. What's the 16ths? Let's shorten this up a little bit. And then I'm going to move it. I think this should go over here. And what we're going to take this, we're going to quantize it again. get that to do that shake again. So we're gonna leave maybe I'll leave the 808 for right now. Let me kind of see what we get melody-wise first. Let's go here to arcade. Here's something playing, I think it's this. Yeah, I was hearing something else. I'm like, what is that sound? All right, yeah, let's go into arcade and let's kind of pick some things and see what we get to kind of work with there. Let's shut these down for right now, so we're not messing with those too much. Oh, why is my screen so small? I think I did an update and then it made the screen small, and I don't know how to make it larger again. Oh, but maybe it's here in the corner. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do, shut this down, and I'll show you what I'm doing there so that you can see it. I think it's here in the settings where you can actually change this size. Yeah, it's got a window size here. Let's go to the large. There we go. That's what I want. Right there, so I can see what's going on. Then we go over here to lines. We're getting that, but let's go over here to lines, and then we're gonna pick a line that we're gonna work with. I don't know. Let's see. What are we gonna do here? Maybe what's this future perfect? I don't use that a lot, but we'll see if we can find something in there. Let's do this. Download the rest of them so that we can kind of look through them. See what we get. Interesting. I don't know what this is with this MIDI that keeps coming up. I don't know why that keeps coming up, but it stops me from being able to work, which is not good. Let's go here. fun. Let's play with that. Okay, we'll start with the low one first. Okay, cool. Got one that's a little overlapping here. What we're going to do, unmute that, and quantize it, and we'll set up the next one and save, right? Let's see, we'll look for what the next sound is going to be. Close that window, and then we're going to go into the next one, right? We'll find something that kind of complements that if we can, right? too, so let's play with that. Okay, that worked out. Let's see, let's go ahead and quantize that up. I like to quantize, I just like my stuff to be on time. Maybe for some people it's a little too clean. For typical hip hop or boom bap hip hop, it might be a little too clean. But this is more commercial based, I guess. It's in a D minor, right? So we'll see if we get something. Let's see if we get something 808 wise that works. Let's see. Let's bring it up a little bit. So we kind of got a bass line, so I don't think we need a lot. baseline yet, but we'll see. It's the wrong note or something. So let's go here. Let's quantize this this up. It's not terrible. I thought it was worse. come down. Maybe we leave it up for a differential. Yeah, I think we can leave it up for a differential. Yeah, so I think we got the bones for something there. You know, maybe it's not complete just yet. I think I hear some sort of synth or something underneath it, kind of maybe more long and drawn out. So maybe we'll look for something like that. But that's really the bare bones of it. Once you kind of get the drums, if your drums got some kind of bounce to it, it's really kind of easy to add like the sample on top of it. you know, that's why I like the tool like Arcade, because it can kind of give you a complete sound really quickly. You don't have to, you know, you can go searching for sounds, but you're not having to develop and kind of create it. And so I kind of like Arcade for that reason. Just makes it really quick for you to kind of get some kind of bounce going. You don't have to worry about the key or anything like that. The Arcade actually syncs it to your tempo as well. So you don't really have that, you don't really have a struggle there. And it makes your creativity kind of flow and things to come out pretty quickly. So, you know, that's one of the reasons why I like Arcade. So I don't know, let's maybe look in maybe Analog Lab or something like that, see if we can find some kind of synth or something that we can put on top of this. We'll see what happens. Let's see, let's go here to maybe, let's insert a synth. In fact, let me close this and then maybe you guys can see what I'm doing here. We'll go to our main screen. I'm gonna go to Insert, Software Synth. I've got Analog Lab, if I can say it, right there on the list already. So I'll go ahead and just select it. And it should drop in here in just a moment. I'll go ahead and I'm gonna close this X8 since I'm not really doing anything with that anymore. Let's take off this solo here. Bring up Analog Lab. Analog Lab. I don't know what's wrong with my tongue today. I think I dropped some verses this week, so my tongue is not working correctly. It's got some leads, it's got pads, it's got brass, all that kind of already separated out here across the top. So we can just kind of pick things out and just see what kind of works. I think I'm looking more for a lead. I don't know how that's going to work out, but we'll see. Not like that, though. Want something a little more sharp. For something like this. I think it's developing just a little bit slow. Let's see. See what other controls we have. Keyboard settings. I don't have a sustain pedal or anything like that either, so kind of at the mercy of what I've got here. I don't know that that's going to be the sound, but we'll try and see what we get here. Let's go back. Let's just took away some of the bounce, but we'll just use that and then we'll flip through sounds. I don't know if that's going to be what we use. It might be something that we layer underneath. But it's kind of got the vibe that I want, but maybe not necessarily what I'm trying to accomplish. So. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate that since I like both of them. I'll go ahead and duplicate that track. One can be like something during the verse, and the second one can be in the hook. I'll take the other one where I turn the timbre all the way up to one. I'll make that like the hook because it's a little more, it's a little higher, I guess, and makes it the sound a little bit more big. So that can be the hook, but then when the verse comes in, you want things to be a little more quiet, but you don't want to lose the melody. So we can use the second one underneath the verse and kind of turn that down, and then we've kind of preserved the melody, but we've got a different sound. We're giving something different for the ear, and we're leaving a little room for the artist. Now, I probably won't play that through the entire verse. That's something that we can kind of chop in and out. I like to come in maybe around like going into like the 8th bar, maybe around the 7th bar or something like that of a 16-bar verse. Maybe around the 7th bar or whatever, that might come in for a little bit and then drop back out again. Another trick you can do, like with your hi-hats too, you can drop your hi-hats out during the verse as well. Things like that kind of help you arrange your sound a little bit, and make it so that even if it's just an 8-bar loop, which I do, most of the time I'm doing 8-bar loops, I've got enough stuff where I can kind of chop it, bring it in and out, chop drums, and bring out the hi-hats, all that kind of stuff, and just kind of vary it in different spots and have them kind of drop back in so that the listener doesn't get fatigued or the artist doesn't get fatigued. And then the artist, when they're writing, they can kind of bounce on the track as well. So they're hearing these different things come in. It brings just a little different emotion for them, so they know when they need to be a little more intense, when they can kind of lay back, when they can kind of double time or whatever. It just kind of gives them the ability to be a little more flexible and artistic with it, and not have the song be repetitive and boring with the way the delivery is and with the way the track sounds. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll probably leave this for today. I'm not going to jump into anything else at this point. Like I said, I have the memorial for my aunt, who passed away a couple of weeks ago. I just got the information on that, so I can go ahead and check out the live on that, because she's there in New York, I'm here in Rio, so I have to do it on like a Zoom or live, but I definitely don't want to miss that. So I'm gonna go check that out. We'll get this, kind of crunched down and then put on the YouTube so that you can go back and review it if you like. Hopefully everybody had a great show. Everybody enjoyed the show. Once again, this is Knock Rio. I did find out yesterday, just really on a quick note, I did find out yesterday that the Cypher tapes probably will be coming out in September. We've got 50 rappers from around the globe. We've got 13 different producers who participated, so I was able to get a track in on them. So I'm really waiting for that. From what I understand, I got 3 UK rappers that are supposed to be on my track. Haven't heard it yet. Really anxious to see what it sounds like, but Nick Moody is putting that on out of New York, so we're waiting on that. I did finish the track with my guy D. Larry Carter yesterday. We're working on that. I'll probably get the final for that today, and then maybe we'll get that out to the streaming services as well. That's for the beat that we did on last week's show. We've got the Diamond List playlist. I want everybody to go to the Diamond List playlist and check out the artists that are on there. I'm trying to support the independent artists and the independent producers out there. There's a lot of great music coming out. Don't let the mainstream fool you. They're telling you, oh, we haven't had a #1, and the sound is all repetitive or whatever. But if you get into the indie artist, you're going to find out that, wow, there's really some good music out there. So what I've done is kind of curated the Diamond List to kind of show you new artists that you might want to listen to their music. So, and I know how it is. You hear indie artists or whatever, and you think, oh, okay, they're not professional, they're not the mainstream or whatever, but they're often very, very good at what they do. And I've got some really great artists on there. So the Diamond List is on Tidal. It's on Spotify as well. Go check that out. You probably see an advertisement here or there for it. I'm putting out some things. It's very difficult even just to get the advertisements out. I don't know why. It's like Facebook wouldn't take my card. It wouldn't verify my card, even though I see it on the back end. It's verifying the card, but it's saying it doesn't verify the card. So I don't know what's wrong with their system. Instagram, I sent it in. They said it's under review or whatever. It's supposed to take like 24 hours. It's been like 3 days. Have no idea. It's like, for independent artists, it's very difficult to get our music out. So we use things like TikTok, we use things like Instagram, and Facebook, and Facebook is very difficult too because they always like silence our music or whatever. It's very difficult to put our music on there. So it's difficult for us to get our music out. So this is why I'm doing shows like this through YouTube, through TikTok, through Kwai here in Brazil. You know, I'm trying to get it out there and let you hear artists so that you can expand your musical palette a little bit, have something cool to kind of, you know, wash the car to, or something cool to rollerblade to, or something cool to kind of, you know, relax to in the house or smoke to, or whatever you do. You know, I want you to have cool music to kind of listen to. And, you know, I think you're going to find some artists on there that you like. You may not like everybody, but you find somebody. So remember the Diamond List playlist, Knock Real Beats on YouTube, Knock Real Beats on Instagram, Knock Real Beats on TikTok, Knock Real Beats 2 on TikTok. I think I had another one at one point. But I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. I hope everybody has a wonderful Saturday. Sorry for the shorter show today, but it's going to make it a little easier for me to edit and all that kind of stuff too. So have a great day. Once again, it's Knock Real. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll talk to you soon. Peace. Ciao, ciao.